The FIFA 2022 World Cup kicked off this Sunday in Qatar. Qatar has been a controversial choice for many around the world, with repeated allegations of harsh and at times deadly working conditions for migrant workers who built the tournament's infrastructure over a decades-long project, to bribery allegations during the bidding process, and the country's draconian approach to LGBT rights and the right to protest. FIFA President Gianni Infantino attempted to address the shadow hanging over the tournament on the eve of the opening game with this, let's call it a fumble of a speech.
Today I feel Qatari. Today I feel gay. Today I feel disabled. Today I feel a migrant worker.
I feel for the average Qatari, not the billionaire Emir Tamim bin Hamad Al Thani, who rules over a semi-constitutional monarchy, appoints the Prime Minister and Cabinet, and in 2020 approved a new law authorising the imprisonment of, quote, anyone who broadcasts, publishes or republishes false or biased rumours, statements or news, or inflammatory propaganda with intent to harm national interest, stir up public opinion, or infringe on the social system or the public system of the state. And this law applies to Qataris not just domestically, but living anywhere around the world. Qatar are the most authoritarian host of the World Cup, well, since Russia 4 years ago. Maybe it helps to be an authoritarian regime when bidding for a major sporting event. Moscow held the Olympics in 1980, China in 2016. It may also explain why New Zealand has never hosted either the World Cup or the Olympics, because they're just so bloody awesome. I feel for the migrant workers, made up of mainly South Asian and African immigrants, who've put their blood, sweat and tears into building this World Cup's infrastructure, quite literally, working year-round for the past 12 years in summer heats, often over 40 degrees, away from their families, often years at a time, and a heavy emphasis on the blood, with an estimated 6,500 workers having died during construction of the event. Workers and their families are now demanding compensation from the Qatari government and FIFA. Senior researcher at Human Rights Watch, Rothnam Begum, explains the basis of the claim. Migrant workers were indispensable to making the World Cup 2022 possible, but it's come at great cost for many migrant workers and their families, who not only made personal sacrifices, but also faced widespread wage theft, injuries, and thousands of unexplained deaths. I feel for Qatar's LGBTQ community. The extra Q is for Qatari. Homosexuality is illegal in Qatar, with a punishment of up to 3 years in prison and a fine, and the possibility of a death penalty for Muslims under the Emirates' strict Sharia law. And protest for LGBT rights is also, no surprises, illegal.